What is going on, everyone? Swan here, and it is 1 a.m. when I'm making this video, and I have no clue why. You know, I was actually just playing FIFA, and I kind of hopped on this game. You know, I was playing Nikan in FIFA, and we tied the first game. He beat me the second game because we had to rematch since, you know, it was a tie. But, you know, it's 1 a.m. and I was just kind of chilling out, watching some YouTube videos, and I thought, well, why not make a video? So, here I am. I'm actually probably going to make another. You know, I need to start getting back on the grind. I'm really sorry for kind of slacking lately. You know, I've been pretty busy ever since New Year's, ever since Christmas, actually. I've had lots of things to do, but, you know, hopefully I'll get back into the swing of things for sure now. And yes, as you can tell, I'm playing some Black Ops 2. A lot of people requested that I play this game more often, so I'm gonna do these a little bit. I'm probably gonna do like half on this game, half on Advanced Warfare and other stuff, because I do need to start playing other games. You know, I don't want to only play Call of Duty. I want to expand. You know, if I'm gonna upload every day, I don't want it to be Call of Duty every day. You know, because I still want to mix in vlogs, a bunch of other stuff. You know, I have some good ideas, but you know, I don't want to say too much right now because I don't want to get your hopes up and then just kind of fail and kind of not do what I said. So we're just gonna go with the flow and see how things go. Holy moly, I'm a rapper. I just rhymed. Oh, and that kind of reminds me, you know, this is completely random, people. I'm sorry, but I get off track a lot when I make videos. The fact that I said I'm a rapper just kind of brought back up what I was thinking of, well, what I've been thinking of. Like, making music has been something that I've really wanted to do. Making like wordplay and stuff just really interests me. We did a poetry unit last year, and you know, poetry is not like a manly thing, I guess you could say, even though a lot of famous poets are guys, and I honestly know more famous poet guys than girls. But you know, it kind of interests me, not necessarily poetry, but just the fact, like I said, that putting words in rhythm and making clever, unique little phrases, that really interests me. And when we were in the poetry unit, we had to make a poem, we had to present it to the class, and people actually loved my poem. And the teacher said, like, in front of the whole class, I didn't expect that from anyone. She said it was like very poetic and stuff. And you know, it just kind of got me thinking, like, I could actually, like, I know for a fact that I could write, I guess you could say, poems, or I could write music. I'd much rather say I could write music than poems, but I definitely know that, like, I have the capability of putting words in the right way and making like clever things out of it, and that's just like something that I've wanted to do, but you know, not at this moment in time. You know, I've got a lot of other things to think about, especially my YouTube channel and my live streaming and stuff, but you know, eventually I do want to get around to doing that for sure. But you know, that's just another little hobby that I want to take up. You know, I want to write about stuff. I kind of went on like a rant right there. I didn't even have to cut it up that much. But oh, and you can probably tell my face, it's getting better. Well, you didn't even see me when my face was all messed up, because it was like my lip is really fat on this side. It's really big. I don't know if you can tell. It looks really weird, and it was messed up all week. But I talked about that in another video. It's going down a lot, and I'm happy that it's finally getting smaller. And also another thing that I actually want to do is music related also. I just have, honestly guys, I just have a huge interest in music. I always have. You know, my mom's noticed it. She actually wanted me to get in the music industry, not for making music, but I think it's her cousin that works with musicians, like up and coming artists, and like he basically like has people come in who are up and coming artists and do their thing, you know, perform for them, and then I think he decides if he wants to recommend them to like a music label or something. At least that's what I think he does. I don't know. It was a while ago when she told me about what he does, but you know, he wanted me to visit there actually and like just see what his job is, because you know, I do have, like I said, I have a huge interest in music. But you know, I'm getting really off track. So my other hobby is playing the piano, and that and guitar. Guitar has more been my interest like for the past few years, but you know, recently I've really been wanting to get into piano, because honestly it's just like a really cool instrument to mess around with. And my friend has a keyboard actually that he got for Christmas, I think a couple years ago, and we looked up the song called Kryptonite by Matt Easton. You know, it's a great song. We follow each other on Twitter, Matt Easton and I. You know, I've never really talked to him, but he's a really good rapper, and the piano in Kryptonite is really cool. Just the whole rhythm of it. And we looked up Matt Easton Kryptonite piano, and it came up on YouTube, and they actually have like I guess you could say a tutorial showing you how to play the song. So we set up our phone like right on top of the keyboard, and we started playing, and like we just memorized what it is. I actually remember kind of where to put my hands, and I was at my grandma's house last week, and I looked up, you know, that same video and tried to remember what I did, and it actually came back to me pretty quick, and I got used to it. And you know, that song is just really fun to play with, and I really want to get a piano, not a keyboard really, because you know I want a full size like piano. Even though they're expensive, you know, I'm not gonna buy one right now or anything. Maybe down the road. The piano just seems so awesome to be able to play. I know lots of people want to play guitar, and you know, I'm on that boat too. I do want to play guitar, but not that many people want to learn how to play piano. A lot of people are actually forced into taking piano lessons. I was actually almost, and I really didn't want to play the piano, but I wish I did. I wish I did take piano lessons, because it's just, I don't know, I think it's so cool. Ooh, carrier. Gosh, I missed this map. Okay, let's take a break from the story and just destroy some people. Oh my gosh, not a good start. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I almost hit him. Young homie, what you tripping on? Woo! Look at that. Have you heard Young Homie by, I forgot his name. He was on, I think, the X Factor? Maybe not the X Factor. I don't know, something. Maybe, no, I think it was America's Got Talent. That song was so sick when he performed it on the auditions. Okay, here we go. We actually get some tries. Woo! Oh my gosh, we're not gonna have any more tries. Never been good at tomahawks. Alright, well anyways, I actually have a kill cam that I hit earlier today when I was streaming, so I'll throw it in at the end.
And I had slept over one day, and then they fucking
Swan, what were you doing over there? Yeah, what?
Hey, I hit a shot. Hey.
You hit a shot?
Yeah.
Go.
It wasn't very good.
Ah. Are you guys in a private match?
Yeah.
It looks like the guy's setting up, but he's not. I hate that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you get to know me better. And that's it. Be sure to use code SWAN on Scuff Gaming Control Freak products. And be sure to like this video. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.
I turn my head to the side, focus wide and go at a time. I do not like the little breeze under my tight, but sleep. It could be a longer time. I feel like I